So on this channel, we are interested in a gender social dynamics, right? And say what you want about this clavicular guy. He is doing a lot of men a lot of service by actually recording these interactions. Now, here's the thing, though. It's like you never know if it's like staged or not, or if they're plants, because like back in the day, back in like the RSD days, recording infield footage used to be normal. They would just like blur out the faces or whatever. So the fact that her face isn't blurred out, and the fact that like the camera is that close to them, it's very possible that it actually is a plant. Like most of these clips could actually just be plants, right? You never know. But that doesn't really matter for our purposes. And actually, so when it comes to the clips, I think maybe like half of them are plants and half of them aren't. Because, and then here's the reason why I say this, is like, I don't think he has to plant, just because most humans out there, now that we live in like the age of social media and digitization and all that shit, if you just go up to a girl like this and you're like, hey, can I record you? 99% of the time, they're just gonna say yes anyway. And women are not slut-shamed anymore, not to the same degree. Therefore, like, we'll watch this clip, and therefore, they're much more comfortable hoeing it up on camera. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not like a social stigmatization about it anymore. But anyway, I digress. So, what we can actually glean from these clips, there's a lot to learn from these things, man. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna go over this clip here. This is an important one. I get these on my feed all the damn time, and to be fair, a lot of them they're good clips, man. This is a really good one, and the reason why we're gonna go over why it's a good one, it's about body count, right? So this girl here, she is trying to sleep with clavicular, clearly. You'll see by her verbiage and all that stuff. And she's clearly intoxicated, right? So that also leads me to believe that maybe it's not a plant, because why would they plant an intoxicated girl? You'll see, and just based off my own experience, right? We're gonna go over the video. It's 1 minute long. I'm gonna tell you guys what's happening, how to discern what she's talking about. And in this clip specifically, the magic of this one, most people aren't gonna pick up on it, but the magic of this one is you can tell that she is pinging clavicular in real time to actually see what he wants. And she is changing her answers depending on what he wants. Key. We're going to talk about the ramifications of that, why it's important to know this behavior, and how you can apply it in your real life, okay? This is key. It's a 1 minute clip, but man, a 1 minute clip is worth 1,000 words. A 1 minute clip is worth a 30-minute video on this channel. If you like content like this, hit the subscribe button, where we go over all of these types of clips and social dynamics between the genders and all that shit, and hopefully content like this can actually help you to understand women a little bit better, or the other way around, men and women, right? So let's watch this clip. My Wi-Fi is disconnected here. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so let's watch this clip. Check this out. I'll maximize it for you here.
Well, if it's meant to be, you'll wait. Yeah. You trying to...
She's intoxicated, straight up. Like, this doesn't seem like a plant.
What do you mean by restore your body, though?
Like...
Look.
I was a part of a lot of crazy stuff in the past few weeks, and so I'm, like, resetting my body.
So, okay, so this is actually, I think this is actually super funny, because, like, Like, face zoom ups like this is actually my type of comedy. So, okay, so this is hilarious. I think he's actually a pretty funny guy, right? But what this is he's giving the audience the comedy. The reason why this clip is so brilliant is because every audience is getting what they want out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So watch this again
Crazy
here.
stuff in the past.
She's done a lot of crazy stuff in the last few weeks. Basically, her vagina is sore by how many dicks have been railing it in the last few weeks. That's what that means.
Few weeks, and so I'm like resetting my body.
And then like he does like the oh my god, like zoom up face when she says that, and the comedy and the his face, that's telling all of like the incel bros that watch him, this chick is disgusting, right? That's basically, in a funny way though. It's not like he's not actually disgusted. He's more like, it's more like red alert or like stage 5 alert, like that kind of thing. It's a funny way to do it, right? It's actually really good content.
What do you mean by that?
Right? And then it zooms, cameraman completely on point with it. Super on point.
Setting my body like I made out with too many people.
Yeah, you notice how she says she made out with too many guys now, right? So she detected, because his speech paused, right? He paused and looked at the camera as if like, I'm not okay with this. Now she picked up on that subconsciously, and then now she's kind of like, oh, I just made out with too many guys now. She's backpedaling what she wanted to say.
And what else?
Right? And obviously he picked up on that.
And what else? Well, have fun.
There it is. There it is. See?
I like to.
There it is. So, you know what the funny thing is? It's funny because like he actually feels the ick in this kind of dynamic, but this is interesting because like this wouldn't work if the camera wasn't on him. That's what's happening right now. But because he has the camera on him and he's live streaming, the girl is much more likely to comply because he has the social proof. He's a famous guy. So she'll say whatever she has to get with the famous guy. Now, if the camera wasn't on him like this, it wouldn't work because he would be like, ugh, you've been making out with guys all day. She would just walk away because he doesn't have the social status of being famous is trumping all that shit, right? So if the camera wasn't there, it wouldn't work, but because the camera is there, it does work, right? Like he has the ick.
Do you like to?
It's rare that a woman would ever say that, but if a woman basically does say that to you, she's a green light. Now, you gotta be careful because girls that say this type of stuff, you're not the only guy they've said it to. And
How many people does that entail?
Right, like, so you want to avoid the herpes on this one. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to kind of not. If a woman actually does tell that to you, that means she is into you. Fair enough. She's literally couldn't have given him an easier invite than that, right? But the more you go out and all that kind of stuff, you're like, when women are overtly like, there are some chicks out there that will like grab your ass and like grab your dick and stuff. And you almost, it's off-putting to a man because it's either from a really disgusting girl, in which case it's like a desperation play. It's not any different than like a really creepy incel dude grabbing a girl's ass on like the subway or the bus or something like that. It's really like, oh, you know what I'm saying? There's that part of it. When the woman is actually attractive and says that to you, it usually means they're like a prostitute, or they're just like the village bicycle. Like, that's a thing, right? Some chicks are like that though. Like these really progressive girls, they're just like, I like to fuck, man. Like, they're just like, oh, all right, okay. How many does that entail?
It depends on the energy.
No, like how many people are we talking about?
Right.
Many? No, it's nothing crazy.
Right? 100% 180-degree back pedal. Right there. Right there. We went from I'm cleansing my body because too many dicks in one weekend to I've made out with too many guys in one weekend to it's nothing crazy, don't worry about it. Like a baby step of backpedaling. And again, what she's trying to do is she's trying to say what she thinks he wants to hear in order to get with him. Again, this is very rare unless you have a camera on you. Just to be clear, like this is very rare what's going on here. This would be more an interaction like this is more when you've gone on like 2 or 3 dates with a girl and she knows you're like the man. Like you are him. And then you'll actually be able to tell in real time that she's manipulating what she is saying based on what she thinks you want her to hear. And you gotta be really careful with that dynamic. I'll tell you after how to bypass it. I had this with a girl I was dating this last year actually. And it gets worse as the women get older and they start panicking more as well. When they start, when they can feel their eggs kind of like, I gotta get a husband now. They'll chameleon themselves to land whichever, the first guy they see. That's why it's dangerous, brother, dangerous.
What does nothing crazy mean?
Right?
Nothing crazy.
She's like, uh-oh.
It's all good. Nothing crazy. I have a secret life.
What she means by I have a secret, okay.
Like a secret life off camera.
So, God, this is fantastic. Okay. Women lead 2 lives, okay? There is as she just said it, like, oh, like kudos to this girl, whoever this is. Like she revealed so much about female nature in this 1 minute clip, man. Now, all women lead 2 lives. All of them. Trust me. Your girl is not special about this. Your girl is not the librarian, the virgin, she ain't that. Every woman has 2 lives, okay? This is key. The first life is the public perception life. It's the social value life. And these women are the ones that, they are the ones that, how do I word this? They're always nice, they always dress well, they're always kind, they seem quite normal. They seem very reserved, and the pictures that they have online aren't very provocative, they're normal, food pictures at restaurants, that kind of shit, right? And This is so key for you guys for you younger guys, this is so key, man. The secret society of like what this girl is talking about is like when you see these girls out and about with their men or with their boyfriends or what have you, or they're just out and about by themselves, they present themselves to be a very high market value. Very high, like low, they'll portray themselves as having a low body count. They don't go traveling. They're very innocent. They giggle at all your jokes. What happened here was when she detected that he wasn't okay with the high body count, she brought it back down, right? So like, it's if you as a man, it's very important how you present yourself to the woman to get access to, because you want to get access to the other one. So the one in this clip, when he first approached her, he had access to the slut under the sheets, or the a freak in the sheets version of her. And he was slowly ruining himself, or like he was slowly kind of wrecking her vibe or energy and turning her into like the innocent one that he wanted, because she's doing what she thinks he wants, right? Now, the problem here of what would actually happen if this was you and not Clav, because I'm sure he knows better. The problem what would happen is when she'll lie about her body count. She will lie about the vacations that she went on. She will lie about texting her ex-boyfriends to you. She will lie about damn near literally everything, because you're the beta male. You are the beta male. You don't have access to her fun side. She'll lie about threesomes. She'll lie about having sex with 5 different dudes in one night. All of a sudden, blowjobs don't count as body count. Anal hookups, like one night stands, magically for some reason won't count as like a body count, right? Now all of a sudden her body count of 50 goes down to 4. Oh, and they'll use verbiage like, I've only had 4 long-term boyfriends. Huge red flag when they say something like that. It's like, oh, I've only had 4 boyfriends. But you had 20 dicks that weren't boyfriends. Do you know what I'm saying? So, what you want to do, when a girl is approaching you like this, the correct thing to do in this scenario, if you were Clav, if you were the guy here, and you did not have a camera crew on you, okay? What you would do, you would playfully engage that other side of her. So like, let's start from the beginning here.
I was a part of a lot of crazy stuff.
I was a part of a lot of crazy stuff. The good response for him would have been like, what do you mean was? Are we not still there now? Right? And let's say he's like, what do you mean by that kind of stuff, right?
My body.
Right, you see how she looked at the camera too?
What do you mean by
She's almost socially pinging at the camera as well, right?
Resetting my body, like I made out with too many people.
I made out with too many people. What he should have said here, you could have attacked this from a lot of angles. He could be like, I'm gonna be the hottest guy that you made out with this week. Or, were any of those makeouts girls? Or, what's your definition of makeout? Like you wanna make her feel comfortable being a slut around you. 2 reasons why. First reason, that's how you get the truth out of them. That's how you get the reality. So he's being carried by having a camera right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the camera is on him, he's getting the truth out of her. If the camera wasn't there, this wouldn't be happening, right? So you get the truth out of them. And B, you also get the fun side out of them too. Like, it's like, it's not always about like being judgmental and like, oh, it's like this girl's a hoe and all. It's like you like she seems like a to be fair, she is.
And what else?
She's definitely a girl in her party
And
phase.
what else?
But there's no reason why you can't partake in it as well.
Well,
Just like wrap your tool, you know what I'm saying?
have fun.
You know, she just wants to have fun. So it's like, you're not gonna, so this is why Clav's content is so brilliant. Because like, you're not gonna marry this girl. Like, so the goal here, let's say he didn't have the camera on him. The goal here was to find out as much about her as possible while making her feel comfortable to be a hoe around you so that she reveals the truth about herself. And then you also have two personalities in your brain too. You are presenting yourself as the non-judgmental fun guy. You are the guy that she can have fun with without having any social repercussions. In the back of your mind, you're like, I'm never gonna marry this chick. She is for fun only, not for, I'm not gonna bring her home to mom. Do you know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's totally, that like, you should do that. To have some fun with the girl, man. She's cute. Go have some fun with her. Why the hell not, right? Just like be careful with the diseases and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, how this relates to social circles is even more fascinating, because let me tell you, you can play these same games in social circles as well. Damn, it's already been 22 minutes.
Do you like to?
How many people does that entail?
Yeah. You don't do this in real life. Only if you have a camera on you. Now, the secret society that she was talking about with I lead two lives off camera. What she's saying there is if you get known in your social group, there are men that are known as the guys that do not kiss and tell. You want to be that guy. Key. Ask me how I know. You want to, because here's the thing. A beta male, what if a beta male sleeps with a woman, what's the first thing he's going to do? Go tell all of his bros and high five all of his bros. And you know what? I understand, because it's like, it's such an when you first get a one night stand, it's such a huge accomplishment for the guy. You have to tell everybody. Like, we've all been there. Like, you gotta tell all your bros. You're gonna send them pictures of what she looks like, how it was. And maybe chicks do the same thing too, I'm not even sure. But there's a paradigm beyond that of the man that does not kiss and tell. And, bro, this is where you want to be. You make them, you are the guy that gets the truth out of them, makes them feel comfortable. They sleep with you, and if they sleep with you, they know you won't tell anybody. And you won't kiss and tell. And you won't judge them for their actions. What you've just done is you've set yourself up as the safe sex guy in your group, or like in your adjacent social circles. So when a girl needs to be dicked down, she knows that you're not gonna judge her for wanting to be dicked down, and she knows that you as a body count are not gonna count because nobody will find out about it. That's what this girl's talking about. I lead a second life off camera.
What is nothing crazy?
Right? Guys, you gotta learn this shit. And it's like, what I said at the beginning of the video here was, your girl is not special. Brother, they're not. Every girl is like this. Every single one. Now, here's the thing. If you get them early enough, which is why, I think this is kind of why guys like to go for girls in their early 20s, because I think a guy would rather prefer a girl who's inexperienced. Like every girl has like a Madonna side, right? Even the extremely inexperienced ones will try to be slutty for the right man, even if they don't know how. And that's actually how you can tell what their body count is truly as well, how experienced they are. And it's hard. This is kind of, maybe we'll leave this topic for another video, but there's certain positions and actions that they do, and you can just tell. Like I would actually have to like write down what inexperienced girls do and what experienced ones do to actually make a video out of that. But you know right away, dude. Like, you know. Just trust me, you know. Now, the last thing that's critically important about this little clip here, and the things you gotta understand, is you have to be on point with detecting when a girl is saying what she thinks you want her to say. If you detect that mechanism happening in real time, that means you're failing. That means, it means two things. It means she really likes you, which is good, but it's bad because you're gonna get lied to. Women are their own worst enemies here, man. The greatest example of this has happened to me, I don't know how many times in my life, man. This is like the classic example. When you first start dating a girl, they're down for making home videos. They're down to hit on other women and bring them with them. They're down for... They are nasty, dude, when you first meet them. Then all of a sudden, when they actually start to like you, because you're just like a cool dude, it's like, oh, dude, this is the craziest shit. It's like, let's try this position and make a home video. And then all of a sudden that won't be okay anymore. You're like, what? You were a hoe with me like a week ago. Now all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to make videos anymore. Or like, I'm not the type of girl that sends nudes over the phone. I just did that because it was the heat of the moment, but I never do that. And then you're like, what are you doing? They do that because they like you. Does that make sense? And it's like, you're like, you have to understand this type of stuff, right? And then what you have to actually do in reverse is you have to actually tell them, be like, hey, it's okay to be who you want to be around me. That's why I liked you in the first place. This whole, oh yeah, I actually don't like threesomes, and I don't like to make home tapes and all that shit. It's like, you almost have to remind them that it's okay to be themselves. Because for some reason, societally speaking, women are kind of programmed to go into like, I'm a reserved Christian girl mode when they actually like a guy. For realsies. And it's like, that's where the lies and all the corrupt shit comes in. Because now it's, what do they call it? They call it image management. It's like, they've already done like the craziest shit with you, but women live in the moment. So then they'll start managing their image to you after they've already done a bunch of shit with you because they like you and they want to secure you. And they think you're not gonna be monogamous and settle down with a hoe that does all that type of stuff. Anyway, maybe we'll save that for another video because it's fascinating shit, man. But I'm telling you, if they start doing that shit, where they start changing what they say to try and appease you, you have to know what it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's good that because she likes you, bad because now she's gonna start lying to you about fucking everything, and now you can't trust a single word she says anymore. Because no matter, it's like no matter what you say now, she's just gonna like change her story on the fly to try to make you happy. And you're like, can you just don't? Because it actually, for me, the reason why I hate that so much is because I know what they're doing, but they actually don't know that they're doing it. And then I have to like burn more calories explaining to them what they're doing and to stop. It's like exhausting for me. Like I wish you just wouldn't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. Just like, I want you to be the first girl, the one that does not have image management, and then just stay like that because I already know who you are. I've already figured you out. You know what I'm saying? You can't. What this girls. The problem is the girls. They always try to backpedal once they've opened the gates of their first persona, the slutty one. They always try to like close the gate after, and then like make you work for it all of a sudden. And then you're like, you can tell that like this shit is annoying to me, dude. It's super annoying. But it is part of the game. You gotta play the game, man. Remember, you want to be the guy that can kiss and not tell. Keep your mouth shut. Make sure you're the safe, non-judgmental guy that all these girls can come to and not count as a body count. And when they reveal themselves to you, that first persona, you engage that persona as if it's fun. And that's how you get all the information out of them. The information that you need to know about the girl. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, if you thought this video was valuable, scroll down, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we talked for 30 minutes about a 1-minute clip, but I saw this one and I was like, gotta make a video on this, dude. I gotta tell the boys, I gotta tell them what is going on here. But scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you at the next clip. Later.